All right, Bears fans, let's dive into what has been a fascinating season for Chicago so far, and what makes this team so intriguing as we look ahead toward the playoffs. One of the clearest strengths for this squad has been their rushing attack, which has transformed into one of the league's most reliable weapons. Despite a rocky start in the first month, where the running game struggled to find consistency, the Bears have bounced back remarkably. They are now second in the entire NFL in rushing yards per game, just behind the Buffalo Bills, which is no small feat considering the early season difficulties. This resurgence in the ground game is largely due to the effectiveness of their two running backs, DeAndre Swift and Kyle Manungi, who both average 4.7 yards per carry. Swift offers a combination of speed, agility, and an ability to make plays in open space, while Manungi provides a physical presence in the backfield, bringing power and toughness on every carry. Together, they give the offense multiple dimensions, and their contrasting styles allow Ben Johnson to design game plans that can adjust depending on the defensive front they face. The offensive line has been integral to this transformation, particularly in their run-blocking schemes. While there may have been some struggles in pass protection, the cohesion and physicality displayed in the run game cannot be overstated. Players like Drew Dolman, Jonah Jackson, and Darnell Wright have shown a remarkable ability to create lanes and dominate their matchups, making it difficult for opposing defenses to contain the Bears' ground game. Even younger players like Theo Benedict have contributed significantly when it comes to getting to the second level and sustaining blocks downfield, providing critical support for the running backs. What makes this unit particularly dangerous as the playoffs approach is that a strong running game tends to travel well regardless of the weather. Rain, snow, or high winds, the Bears' rushing attack remains effective, giving Johnson a reliable tool to control the pace and tempo of games when it matters most. It is the kind of consistent performance on the ground that can make the difference between a first-round exit and a deep postseason run. Of course, the quarterback play is just as vital, and Caleb Williams has proven to be a remarkable asset in this regard. One of his standout traits is durability, which makes him essentially weatherproof. Unlike some quarterbacks whose performance can dip significantly in adverse conditions, Williams has consistently demonstrated the ability to throw with velocity and accuracy in a wide range of elements, from snow flurries to driving winds. He possesses the kind of physical tools that translate across all conditions, meaning that poor weather is unlikely to be a factor limiting the team's offensive potential. This reliability is a huge asset as the Bears look toward playoff games in colder climates or outdoor stadiums where elements often play a major role in game outcomes. Williams' ability to produce both through the air and with designed runs adds another layer of versatility to an already dynamic offense, giving the Bears multiple ways to attack defenses and keep opponents off balance. The defensive side of the ball has also been a major factor in the team's success. While the Bears have given up yards and points at times, their ability to create turnovers has been elite. Leading the NFL in takeaways with 22 interceptions is no small accomplishment, particularly when the pass rush has not consistently dominated games. Players in the secondary like Kevin Bard, Nan Wright, and Tremaine Edmonds have all contributed heavily to this impressive total, creating game-changing moments that swing momentum in the Bears' favor. A defense that can force turnovers while protecting the football on offense is an incredibly valuable combination, especially in the postseason where a single interception or fumble can decide the outcome of a game. The back seven deserves credit not just for their playmaking, but also for their ability to maintain focus and execute at a high level, even without a consistent pass rush from the front four. This knack for creating takeaways while minimizing offensive mistakes has been a cornerstone of the Bears' identity this season, allowing them to win games in multiple ways and instilling confidence across the roster that they can compete in high-pressure situations. Another compelling aspect of the Bears team this season has been their ability to generate explosive plays on offense. While there have been occasional inconsistencies and missed throws from Williams, the ability to consistently create big plays while protecting the football has provided a reliable formula for success. Explosive plays can quickly turn a close game into a decisive win, and when combined with minimal turnovers, they allow the team to dictate games rather than simply react. This balance between high-impact moments and disciplined play is crucial in the NFL, where games often come down to a handful of critical plays. The Bears have repeatedly shown that they can execute this formula effectively, turning what could have been a fragile offensive unit into one capable of dominating at key moments. In addition to their offensive and defensive strengths, the Bears have demonstrated remarkable clutch performance throughout the season. In a league where many games are decided in the final 2 minutes, having a team that can consistently execute in high-pressure moments is invaluable. Caleb Williams has led multiple game-winning drives, and the team as a whole has shown an ability to rise to the occasion in a variety of scenarios, whether through special teams contributions, late offensive surges, or defensive stops at critical moments. This resilience and composure under pressure are not just the result of talent, but of a team culture that emphasizes belief, trust, and preparation. The players have shown that they can adapt to different challenges, whether it is winning a shootout, prevailing in a defensive slugfest, or staging a comeback. This versatility and poise are qualities that can carry a team deep into the postseason, and they highlight the mental toughness that Johnson and the coaching staff have instilled throughout the year. The schedule has offered a mix of opportunities and challenges, with wins largely coming against teams with losing records and losses against stronger opponents. While the Bears have yet to prove themselves consistently against teams with records above 500, the combination of emerging strengths in the run game, the versatility of Williams, the turnover-generating defense, and their ability to perform under pressure makes them a legitimate playoff contender. As the schedule ramps up, games against high-caliber opponents like the Steelers, Packers, Browns, and other teams will provide a true test of the Bears' abilities. These matchups will not only determine their playoff seeding, but also offer critical insight into whether the team can maintain its consistency and overcome the obstacles that come with tougher competition. A potential area of concern, however, remains the pass rush. While Dennis Allen has demonstrated an ability to dial up pressure and create occasional disruption, the front four has not consistently dominated matchups or consistently produced sacks. Players like Montez Sweat and Javon Dexter have shown flashes, but there is still a gap when it comes to a game-changing presence up front. Without a dominant pass rush, the defense relies heavily on coverage and ball-hawking ability, which can work but also leaves room for improvement. As the Bears move forward, building depth and consistency on the defensive line will be crucial if they hope to compete against teams with elite offensive talent. Self-inflicted errors also continue to challenge the team. Penalties, drops, and missed assignments have been recurring themes in several games, requiring the Bears to overcome mistakes in order to secure victories. While they have shown resilience in winning despite these issues, the margin for error narrows against top-tier teams. Cleaning up these lapses, particularly as the schedule becomes more challenging, will be necessary to achieve sustained success and make a deep playoff run. Caleb Williams' accuracy remains a work in progress. While his ability to create explosive plays and avoid turnovers is excellent, there are still occasional misses on intermediate and deep throws. Improvements in his precision and consistency, particularly in critical situations, will be essential for the Bears to maintain offensive efficiency against elite defenses. Coupled with a need for greater overall playoff experience among the roster, these factors represent areas that require continued development as the team aims for postseason success. Joe Tunis and Grady Jarrett provide valuable experience and leadership, bringing credibility and a winning mentality to the team. Their presence offers stability in high-pressure situations, particularly in playoff scenarios, helping guide younger players who have yet to accumulate significant postseason experience. The combination of veteran leadership, emerging offensive and defensive talent, and a well-balanced approach to game planning positions the Bears as a team capable of surprising opponents and competing at a high level as the season progresses. As the season continues, the Chicago Bears face both opportunities and challenges that will define their trajectory as a playoff contender. One of the team's greatest strengths remains their rushing attack, which has been the backbone of their offensive strategy. DeAndre Swift and Kyle Manungi have consistently provided balance and versatility in the backfield, forcing defenses to prepare for multiple threats. Swift's agility and ability to make plays in open space complement Manungi's physicality and determination, creating a combination of speed and power that keeps opponents guessing. The offensive line, with standout performances from Drew Dolman, Jonah Jackson, and Darnell Wright, has gelled exceptionally well, particularly in run blocking. This cohesion allows the running game to remain effective regardless of weather conditions, giving the Bears a reliable weapon to lean on during playoff scenarios where controlling the clock and the line of scrimmage is essential. Caleb Williams has continued to impress with his ability to handle adverse conditions without a drop in performance. His durability and arm strength make him a quarterback who can be counted on in virtually any scenario, whether facing wind, rain, or snow. Williams' mobility adds an additional layer to the offense, allowing him to extend plays and contribute on designed runs or scrambles when necessary. This versatility, combined with a robust running game, creates an offense that can adapt to multiple game situations, maintaining balance and unpredictability in both the passing and rushing attacks. Defensively, the Bears have carved out a reputation for generating turnovers, an aspect of the team that is particularly valuable in close contests and playoff games. Despite not having a consistently dominant pass rush, the secondary has excelled in creating interceptions and forcing fumbles. Kevin Bard, Nan Wright, and Tremaine Edmonds have led the charge, combining for 13 interceptions, while other contributors have added to the total takeaways. This capacity to create game-changing plays has kept the team competitive even in situations where yards and points allowed might not reflect dominance. In football, turnovers often define outcomes, and the Bears' ability to control this facet of the game gives them a distinct advantage in high-stakes matchups. One of the hallmarks of this season has been the team's clutch performance. The Bears have repeatedly demonstrated composure under pressure, executing critical plays in the final moments of games. Caleb Williams has led multiple game-winning drives, and the team as a whole has contributed in various ways, whether through special teams plays, defensive stops, or timely offensive surges. This resilience builds confidence and trust within the roster, establishing a culture that believes in its ability to overcome adversity and perform in high-pressure situations. It also allows the coaching staff to design strategies, knowing that the players are capable of executing when it matters most, which is essential for a deep playoff run. The offensive unit has shown the ability to generate explosive plays, a critical component for success in the modern NFL. While there have been occasional inconsistencies and missed opportunities, the Bears' ability to create big plays without turning the ball over has provided a reliable formula for winning games. Explosive plays change the dynamics of contests, allowing a team to score quickly, shift momentum, and keep opponents off balance. Combined with disciplined play that limits turnovers, the offense has become a potent weapon capable of both methodical drives and sudden scoring bursts, giving the Bears multiple ways to win. However, challenges remain. The team has not yet proven itself consistently against opponents with winning records. While victories have largely come against teams with losing records, upcoming matchups against stronger opponents will serve as a true measure of the Bears' capabilities. Games against the Steelers, Packers, Browns, and other playoff-caliber teams will test their ability to execute under pressure, maintain discipline, and compete against high-level talent. These contests will not only affect playoff seeding, but also provide critical experience and a clearer picture of the team's potential to succeed against elite competition. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL rumor mill has been buzzing ever since wide receiver DJ Moore dropped a cryptic comment that could shake up the Chicago Bears roster. In a statement that sent social media into overdrive, Moore reportedly said, "If he comes, it's because they don't need me in the Bears." The remark, brief but loaded, has fueled speculation about the team's future plans and potential shakeups at the wide receiver position. For weeks, insiders have hinted at possible acquisitions that could reshape the Bears' offensive strategy, and Moore's comment seems to confirm that something might be brewing behind closed doors. Analysts are already dissecting every word, trying to read between the lines. Is this a veiled warning about a high-profile target arriving in Chicago? Or perhaps an early signal that Moore himself is preparing for a move if the Bears opt to pursue other options? The ambiguity is perfect for rumor-fueled speculation. Sources close to the team suggest that the Bears front office has been quietly evaluating their receiving core, weighing potential trades, and eyeing free agent signings that could alter the dynamics of the locker room. Moore, a player known for his talent and consistency, may be positioning himself as a key piece or a bargaining chip, depending on how negotiations unfold. His statement has left fans and insiders questioning whether he's expressing confidence, frustration, or simply pointing out the inevitable reality of roster changes in the NFL. The timing of the remark is particularly intriguing. With the league buzzing about potential high-profile movements, every word is magnified. Could a new star receiver be on the way to Chicago, forcing Moore to reassess his role? Or is this an intentional play to stir the rumor mill, reminding fans and rival teams alike that Moore's presence is not guaranteed if the Bears make a splash in the market? Analysts have noted that such comments, whether intentional or not, often precede major announcements, and the Bears faithful are already bracing for the fallout. While nothing is confirmed, Moore's candid statement has already ignited a firestorm of speculation. Social media is alight with theories. Sports radio hosts are dissecting every nuance, and the league's rumor factories are working overtime. One thing is certain. Whatever happens next, DJ Moore's words will be remembered as the spark that set the rumor mill ablaze in Chicago. Fans are left to wonder, not if the Bears will change, but how dramatically, and who might be the next big name in town. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.